Hi sir, good afternoon. So aron mag-discuss ko about sa inheritance and interface. But before ko mo-discuss, nasa ko iparan na code, program, then i-discuss siya. Hanggang siya pag-work. Ang kaning nga code nga akong i-run is gitawag ni siya og single inheritance. So let's go. So today, gitawag ni siya og single inheritance is because ato ang gigamit na class is isa ra, which is ang animal. So sa code, makita ang nato nga natay base class and derived class. So ang base class, mao ni siya ang superclass, while ang derived class, mao ni siya ang subclass. So here atong i-discuss og ato ang pakita og nang siya pag-work. So animal is a parent class that contains a method eat which prints a message indicating that an animal eats food. The method void, meaning it does not return a value. Dog is a child class that extends the animal class. This means it inherits all the properties and methods of animals. It has an additional method bark which prints a message indicating that a dog barks. Inside the main method, an instance of dog created. The eat method from animal class is called using the dog instance. This demonstrates method inheritance as dog does not have its own eat method but can reuse the one from animal. The bark method is called which is specific to the dog class. So, giunsa siya man pag-work. So, ang relationship between dog and animal illustrates inheritance. Ang dog class inherits the properties and methods of the animal class. It also inherits the eat method from the animal class and allows the dog class to reuse the code defined in the animal class. Also, ang dog class, nag-define siya kagalingon niyang method which is bark na nag-specific to dogs. This allows the dog class to have its own behavior inherited from the animal class. So it demonstrates the principle of inheritance in Java. By using inheritance, the dog class can reuse the code defined in the animal class and also add its own specific behavior. This promotes code reusability and maintainability. So hindi ka para na to, makita nato ang output nga this animal eats food and the dog barks. So now, mag-discuss na ko sa inheritance in Java. So what is inheritance in Java? A fundamental concept of OOP, or Object-Oriented Programming, is it the mechanism in Java by which one class is allowed to inherit the properties and behaviors from another class. So, ang inheritance po di ay nag-allow siya to create a new class from an existing class. And it can reuse the methods and fields of the class. Nag-allow po siya to create flexible and reusable code. So, there are two key concepts of inheritance: superclass and subclass. Superclass, the class being inherit or the class whose properties and methods. Subclass, the class that inherits from the superclass. So, ang atong example dari, kay si animal is a superclass, while si dog is a class that inherits from animal. Napatay giingon dari nga ang keyword used for inheritance is extends. So, ang syntax aning inheritance in Java kay class, derived class extend, base class, methods and fields. So, nata example dari nga code. Kani nga code, mao ni siya akong giparan o discuss ganina. So, ato siyang balikon. So, ang animal is the base with the method eat, while ang dog is a derived class nga na-inherit from animal. And nag-add siya kagalingon niyang method which is ang bark. Sa main method, we create an instance na dog, which can use both the eat method from animal and the bark method defined in dog. So there are 5 types of inheritance: the single inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical inheritance, multiple inheritance, and hybrid inheritance. So single inheritance, inherit from only one superclass. So isa ra siya pwede, wala na lain pa. Walang multi-level, kay mo na siya ang class nga derived from another derived class. So base class, intermediary class, then derived class. Muna siya gitawag og multi-level inheritance. The next one is hierarchical inheritance. Muna siya ang inheritance na when multiple classes inherit from a single parent class. So base class A, tapos inherit ang B, C, and D, which is derived 1, derived 2, and derived 3. The next one is multiple inheritance. A class can inherit features with methods and variables from more than one parent class. Sama na siya. Last one is a hybrid inheritance, a combination of two or more types of inheritance, such as single, multiple, or hierarchical inheritance. So, naapay benefits ang inheritance. At gitawag nga code reusability, method overriding, and polymorphism. So, sa code reusability, common functionality can be defined in the base class and reused in the derived class. While sa method overriding, subclasses can provide specific implementations of methods defined in the superclass, while sa polymorphism allows method to be used in different contexts, enhancing flexibility. So, ang last na topic na ako ang i-discuss is interfaces in Java. So, unsa man ang interface? It's defined as an abstract type used to specify the behavior of any class. An interface in Java is a blueprint of a class. An interface in Java is a mechanism to achieve abstraction. So, in other words, it is a reference type that defines a contract for what method a class must implement, must provide, without dictating how those methods should be implements. So, sa interface in Java, na po siya syntax. So, interface, declare constant fields, declare methods that abstract, and by default. So, declare na interface, mukawita og keyword na interface. Ano siya nag-provide ng total abstraction, meaning ang tanan nga method nga naa sa interface nga nag-declare siya without an empty body, are public and all fields are public, static, and final by default. So nga naman mo gamit ang interfaces when we have abstract classes. Ang reason daw is because abstract classes may contain non-final variables, whereas variables in the interface are final, public, and static. Sama na siya symbol interface, interface player, final int, then int move. So, difference between class and interface. So, si class, kay you can instantiate variables and create an object. While sa interface, kay ganahan pa nimo siya initialize ang variable as they are final, but you can create an object. But si class, maka-create siya object. And si class pod can contain siya concrete with implementation methods, while si interface daw is cannot contain concrete with implementation methods. Tapos si class, kay access specifiers used with classes are private, protected, and public, while si interface, only one specifier is used in public. So, sa implementation, sa interface, magamit og word na implements. So, dari nga code, dari siya ipakita kung giyon sa pag-implements ang interface. Kung giyon sa paggamit ang implements. So, natay interface. Class that implements sa interface. Na siya. So, kani man na siya ang last and final na ko na-discuss. So, Java is a type of relationship. So, relationship is a fundamental concept in OOP that describes the relationship within a superclass and its subclass. So, ang relationship indicates siya that a subclass is a specialized version of a superclass. So, there is example, makita na to kung sa relationship between the animal and the dog. So, it means po na si is a type of relationship signifies that a subclass inherits from a superclass, meaning that the subclass is a type of the superclass. So makita pod nato diri na si dog is a subclass kay animal. Therefore, a dog is a animal. So meaning it inherits the properties and behaviors of animals. So that's it. So, mo na siya ang last na topic nga i-discuss.